Hey y'all, so I just wanted to make a really quick. I'm gonna try to make this video as quick as I can because it's like 12:30 and I need to get my ass to bed. But I want to tell about all my Friday the 13th adventures. So first of all, I didn't get the bird. The stencil is still on my shoulder. But okay, so the design that I want is a very specific design, and I was trying to tell her like, oh, just do this and that with the wings. But the more we talked about it, the more I think we both realized that it wasn't really like matching with the stencil. And she's like, and she was like gonna do it. She had the needle about to go in my skin. She was like, I can tell that this is special to you and important to you and meaningful to you. So you should just make a separate appointment for this. And I'm like, you know what, you're right. Let's just do the clover. So I ended up getting this clover. Unfortunately, she was very nice, but unfortunately she was light-handed, so she had to go over it again, but I think I'm gonna have to get a touch-up in order for it not to fade, which isn't a big deal, I guess, but I'll probably have to do that on Monday. Yeah, probably Monday. So I went with my friend. She got Pinkie Pie on her wrist right here, and then she got like a frog peeking out of the water right here. This is not a tattoo, by the way. But she got like a frog peeking out of the water. It was so cute. Hers turned out great. I just feel like, okay, so I went to go pick up my friend, and then we drove there, and it was fine, but I was number 70, and she was 71, like, and they were only in the 20s, so I'm like, well, we're not just gonna sit around here, so we went to some gas stations to get some snacks. Actually, we just went to the gas station to get a snack. I got some crackers, she got some combos and high chews, and I never had high chews before, so I tried it, and they're pretty good. And then we went thrifting. I just got a book. I don't need any more clothes, but I just got Daisy Jones and the Six, and she got a book as well. She didn't get no clothes. And then I went to the tattoo parlor right next door to say hi to the person who did my dolphin tattoo. I did not tell him that we were going somewhere else. Like, it's not even anything personal, but the Friday the 13th flash sale that I went to for my dolphin, they were only offering quarter size. So I was like, but anywho, so the interesting things that happened were in the city that we were in. It's not like necessarily a bad city or anything, but okay, this is gonna blow your mind because this blew my mind, guys. Like, okay, so I'm in the left turn lane. It's like, it seems like rush hour. It's not because it's only like in the afternoon. It's not even 5 yet, but there's a constant stream of traffic coming. Like, if I went, I would automatically get T-boned and die, right? Common sense, right? This old man behind me, he was honking at me. And I had my student driver magnet on. He was honking and honking and honking, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like, I was about to get the fuck out of my car. No, I'm just playing. I wasn't, but like, and then when I finally turned, he flipped me off. I flipped him off right back. Because what the fuck was that? Like, I can't even fathom. Like, did you just want me to turn to the oncoming traffic and kill myself? Like, is that what you want? Like, God, man. And then, later on, my friend had to go back to the gas station because she needed Tylenol. And I was turning right to leave the gas station. And you know how when you turn right, you have to, like, pull up as far as you can so you can see the oncoming traffic? I'm sorry, but I was blocking the sidewalk, but in that town, there's like a bus that comes around, so, and then this bum on his fucking bike, I had my window down, she had her window down, he did this, bitch, and then when he came around behind my car, bitch, my jaw dropped. I was like, I didn't even know what to say. I couldn't even come back with anything. I said, I'm sorry, like, I genuinely didn't mean to block the sidewalk, but fucking, you know what, you're a bum, like, you're being so cringe, and you are below me because you don't even have a car. You have to ride your bike in a city that's barely even rideable to ride your bike. God, like, I know karma's gonna come. Like, I hope he does that to the wrong person. Let's just say that, because, oh my god, that pissed me off so bad. Grown-ass man, by the way, he was like, bitch. Like, it was just beyond me. I was like, wow. Like, Can people just be kind? Anyways, after all of that, I decided I was done driving around, so we just waited at the tattoo shop for another like 3 hours. We were playing Hangman in her little planner that she brought, and then eventually it was starting to get cold and starting to get a little rainy, so eventually we got to have a seat inside. But we were still waiting for hours and hours and hours. And then finally, it was like 10:30 and it came to be our turn. And so that's when the whole thing happened with my stencil and this and that. I went first. So that's how I ended up with the clover. And I'm happy with it, but it does need a touch up. Okay. So y'all can kind of see the areas, I don't want to touch it, but it's like more where it's more light. And they ran out of tattoo aftercare instruction paper, but I think I still have mine for my dolphin tattoo. Is this it? No. Yes, I still have it. Yeah, so it is what it is. And then by the time we left, it was like 11, and it was dark as hell, pitch black by now, pouring rain, and I had to go on the fucking highway in that, and like, I'm not even supposed to be driving between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. because I'm gonna have a level 2 license, but I don't really care about all that. I mean, clearly this was extenuating circumstances, but like, it was so hard to see, and I was just like, oh my gosh, because I don't really drive at night, and I've never driven on that highway at night, so I'm just like, oh my god, but it was fine. I made it home alive. I dropped her off before I went home, so she made it home alive as well. Sorry. Everything's good, but that was like the most interesting, adventurous day that I've had in a while. Like, oh, sorry, my girlfriend just texted me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, it's almost 1 a.m. now, and so I'm gonna go to bed because I have to get up at like 7. Because I need unscented soap to wash this shit, and I don't have unscented soap, and I did have something covering it, but I had to take it off because I can't leave it on for more than 3 hours, but I was not about to stay up for 3 hours. So yeah, she said like after an hour I can just take it off, so I think it'll be fine for tonight, but I'm just gonna buy the soap tomorrow. And then have to go to work, and then after that is the protest, so. And if you're wondering how my dentist appointment went, it wasn't that great. It wasn't the worst, but I have to go back in October instead of like December or whatever 6 months would be. I have to go back in 4 months. Because like, y'all know how I had that irritated gum. Like, thankfully it got taken care of. But yeah, it's just all this bullshit. I don't know. Anywho, I just wanted to share my crazy adventures. So if y'all had a crazy Friday the 13th, let me know. Bye.